Today's recipe is a perfect complement to a recent apple pie recipe we did. Thanks for joining us today. Many late 18th century English cookbooks contained apple pie recipes, and most of these apple pie recipes had custards that went along with them that complemented them. The custard recipe we're making today comes from the Experienced English Housekeeper, 1769. Let's go over the ingredients. This recipe is really simple. We're going to start with a pint of cream, and it says sugar to taste, and I'm not quite sure what that means, so I'm going to put 2 spoonfuls of sugar in here. Oh, and it also says to put a cinnamon stick with that. This is ready to put over the fire. So this recipe calls to boil the cream, but since the cream is already pasteurized, we don't really need to boil this. All we're trying to do is infuse the cinnamon flavor, and we're also trying to melt the sugar into this cream. We've taken the cream off the fire so it can cool, and now we can prepare 4 egg yolks. We have our egg yolks, and now we're going to mix them up. Now that our egg yolks are all whisked up, we can put them in this if it's the right temperature. So it feels cool enough, so we can put these in. Oh, we need to take out our cinnamon stick. Now we can put our egg yolks in. This is ready to put back on the fire. The most important part of this recipe is that we stir this custard constantly so that it doesn't burn or curdle. We'll know when it's done by how thick it gets. This was super easy to make, but it takes a lot of patience to do. It took about 15 minutes for this to get to the right consistency. So let's try this. That is really good. You can really taste the cinnamon in that custard. It reminds me of whipped cream or an ice cream that you would put on top of apple pie. You should really try this recipe. This is a great recipe just in time for Christmas and all the pies you're making. If you want to see a similar recipe, go here.